Starting off with Kevin Tranner. Kevin, welcome to Sheffield.
Buenas tardes. Pues, yo estoy feliz por estar aquí en esta gala. Yo vengo listo para el evento del viernes. Espero hacer un gran combate, espero hacer una gran pelea y que la gente se vaya bien contenta con el espectáculo que van a mirar.
Frank, I reckon he said he's going to knock your freaking head off Friday night. Is somebody going to translate? I'm going to make this up. I don't know what's... So, Kevin, obviously, we've got a... Kevin, I thought you're going to have to break it down a little bit English for us here, you know. Is there anybody who can translate that? So, Kevin Tranner, I'm going to give you a little brief of Kevin Tranner's got... Yes, 60% knockout ratio, 9 knockouts out of 15. It's the toughest task for Frank Ali. He's one of them who's going to come and fight and stand there and have a go. My team's trying to find a translator as we speak, which I think is great work, but I didn't know this was going to happen, but it's all part of the game. Kevin's a serious campaigner, really stands to have a go, coming excited. We found a translator, ladies and gents, so this could get really exciting. Hugo, just want to ask Kevin, welcome to Sheffield.
Yes. Hello, good afternoon. I tried to help Kevin.
Yeah.
What he expressed before, that he's very happy to be part of this event, and thanks to you for this invitation, and that he was working very hard. He knows he's very strong, the opponent, but he is in a very good shape and hope to give a very good show for all the people who come to the stadium.
Kevin, Frank Ali said on social media, and he said it on the last press conference, if he loses, he's retiring from boxing. Because obviously you're a step up, you've got a high knockout ratio. I've seen you box many times, you've got to come forward, exciting style. What do you think of the comments of Frank saying that he'll retire if he loses to Kevin Tranner Friday night?
For the fight,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
You mean if he loses?
If he loses, he said he's retired. He goes, he's going to knock him out as well.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that he said that. No, if he loses, he will keep on working. But he's not thinking about to lose. He's ready to win, but this is box. He may lose, of course.
Can you ask Kevin, because Kevin Tranner's never been stopped, and Frank Ali said I'm going to knock him out, and he's confident he's going to knock him out. What does he make of them comments?
No, he never stopped. Last year, he made a lot of fights. Well, we were fighting outside Spain, where he's living now. We know it's not easy at all to fight outside home, but he made very good fights. Let's see what happens next weekend.
Good luck, Kevin. Nice having a show. Frank Ali.
Yo, easy, that guy was not a translator, man, I'm telling you.
Alright.
Yo, Janine, you want to jump on your translator, man.
It's the best translator we're going to get at the moment. Frank Ali, 8-0, massive step up for you. You know he's bringing danger, you know he's got punching power, you know he's going to come to win. Tell me, you said earlier that you'll retire if you don't beat him, and you've also said you can knock him out. Do you stick by them words?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said to you, when this fight come about, if you bang on the drum long enough, you get what you want. So yeah, I wanted Kevin Tranner. You said no, I said yeah, and here we are, 8 weeks later.
You're one of the easiest guys to promote, Frank, because I know you want hard fights, you want tough fights. Are you looking past Kevin Tranner? What comes next? Or is this the toughest test by a quite far mile? And what can we expect? What kind of style can we get? I know, Frank, you like to come and fight, you like to stand in the middle of the ring, and you want all-out action. Is that going to be a wrong deployment against somebody so dangerous like Kevin Tranner?
Nah, if he comes and fights with me, you've seen me as I'll go in there, I'll go guns blazing as well. But I know Kevin, no one's ever stopped Kevin Tranner, but I'm telling you now, I will stop Kevin Tranner. And I can put a promise on that as well. I woke up today, I was pissed off. First I thought, you know what, I'll box him, I'll box his head off. I woke up today and I'm thinking, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go there, try knocking his head off. And it's simple, man. I just want to punch him in his face and get the win.
Yeah, and I don't doubt your words, because I know your style, Frank. You know, you're going to go out and stand there, but it's, you know, a big statement to make. A man who's never been stopped, got a 70% knockout ratio. You've got a lot to lose. You know he's tough, he's durable, you know he can hold power. So You really are. It's a tough fight, and some people said to me, I should have had that match. But for me, it's about putting entertaining fights on and putting the rounds on right. And I believe you need to step up, because if you believe you're going to win the titles, Kevin Chandler's the kind of guys you've got to beat. But listen, it's a big fight, it's a massive fight, and it could steal the fight of the night. This, to know both guys are going to come out being the dramas. Any last message for your fans out there? These guys over here, what can they expect? And what are you really going to deliver on Friday? Give a last message, leave it to you.
So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting fight. I believe mine and Kevin Tranner, everyone in Sheffield's talking about this fight. There's no disrespect to anyone boxing on the show, but I've been to many places around Sheffield, also outside of Sheffield, and they all say, listen Frank, your fight is the one that we all come in to watch. So yeah, I just can't wait, you know what I mean? I've been banging on about fighting a live opponent, someone who's there to take my head off, and this is what's going to bring the best out of me. With sparring and stuff, obviously, when you spar better opposition, you always bring out something in yourself what you thought you never had. And now with Kevin Tranner, I know what I can do, my trainer knows what I can do, and Izzy, let's be honest, you know what I can do as well. And it's simple. If I've got to dig deep, I'll dig deep. If I've got to take a knee and go down on canvas, I'll get straight back up and I'll start swinging. I've got plan A to C for this fight. And if it all goes to shits, just best believe I'm going to stand in the middle of the ring and just go for it. So yeah, expect a war. And honestly, I'm telling you now, this is going to be the best fight of the night.
Wow, listen, I'm not down, I'm really looking forward to it. Best of luck on a massive step up for you Friday night. Moving on to you, Stevie Levy, fighting for the EBU Silver Super Bantamweight title. Stevie, we broke the news on the last presser. It wasn't planned, it wasn't staged, it genuinely happened as it happened. Tell me, how's it been since you've known about fighting for your first belt in the home corner, in your native Sheffield City? Well, you were classy as a Sheffielder now, you spent so much time here. Tell me what it's been like since you got the news of the belt and the fight you've got.
Yeah, you know, fighting for a title, it makes training that much sweeter, just having it in your mind, knowing who you're fighting. There's a belt to bring home for my son, barely seen in the last, 8 weeks. He's been well looked after his dad and stepmom. I'm very lucky, but you know, I've only seen him at weekends, so as a mother it makes you feel very, I'm not upset, I'm just a bit croaky. It makes you feel really guilty, so I just can't wait to walk to the ring with my son Friday night, have him ringside for the fight and hopefully lift that belt with me and take it home.
I understand, Stevie, how much this will mean for you. You know, you've had a couple of close calls, losing in away corners, abroad, tough fight, but this is a fight that your management team, me as a promoter, really believe you can win. It's a tough opponent, a live opponent who's really going to come and take that belt. How much would it feel to you, and where could this take for Stevie Levy? Where could this take you winning this belt? You know, obviously you get world rankings, can push on. How far do you think you can go? I'm hearing rumours from Dave Allen and Roger Sampson, you're really improving all the time. I know you've been sparring with Ebony Bridges, who talks really highly of you. What could this do for Stevie Levy and her future winning this EBU Super Bantamweight title this Friday night?
Do you know what, I showed I had balls. I went and fought Granini about a year or two ago and got absolutely battered. She was a former world champion, then I stepped it up over in Poland on 4 weeks notice and I went the whole 10 rounds with the champion. So I've had a long, hard camp for this fight. Like no other. David, he really is the best trainer in the world. He's only got a few fighters, he gives us so much time and his own knowledge, and he actually believes in me now, so I really believe in myself now, I never have really before. And I know Norwich's going to come out absolutely fucking swinging, and I can't wait for that. We've got a plan for everything, the whole 10 rounds, and I'm so fucking excited, excuse my language, you know it's going to happen.
How's it been, kind of, because obviously we had the title lined up, it didn't happen for reasons. We've got this title. Was it hard to get you back up for it? Because I know you were going to be on the card anyway, but without a title, how did it get you motivated when you know you didn't have a title, you had a title, then you haven't got a title, then you've got a title, it was really back and forth. Has that affected you, or you always kept strong in your mind knowing that something could come along? Because obviously none of our team could guarantee you a belt, we tried our best, credit to our matchmaking team who pulled it off, we had a lot of hard work. How did it affect you in training, or did you keep consistent on your training? Because I know as a fighter, when you have some bad news, you can really put you on a bit of a downer. And you've got to mentally stay strong in this game. I understand that completely. Did it affect you, or did you stay positive, kept the belief, and while you're going through that, not knowing if you're going to fight for a belt, fighting for a belt, and then not fighting for a belt, and then fighting for a belt? How's it been for you?
Well, I had a little whine, as you do, but David keeps me head on and stops me kicking off. You know, you don't want to have a little meltdown like, fuck's sake. you know, it's been ups and downs, but it is with every fighter. I'm just grateful I've got another title fight. I can't complain. I mean, originally it was a British title, then it was the English title, and now it's the European silver title. And do you know what? I think that's the prettiest out of the lot. So I'm buzzing with that. I'm really happy. I always try and keep positive. Everyone has down days. I just think I'm more honest about them than others. Hence why people see when I have a little wobbly sometimes. But the training's not stopped since Poland. We had about 3 days off, and we've been training non-stop since. We've done training's just gone perfect. I've had perfect sparring, perfect training. The weight's gone great. So I've given 100% in everything, and now I've got to give 100% in the ring, which I guarantee I will. And yeah, I think I'm going to shock a lot of people. I'll be known for my boxing as well as my mouth soon.
Best of luck Friday night. Tora Norek couldn't make it. Good news is she is going to be here. A few immigration issues, but it's all been sorted. She'll be here, Stevie. She'll be at the weigh-in. It could be a cracking fight. There's people in the boxing world who I've spoken to think you're really up against it, Stevie. I believe you've got enough to win. Your team do. It's going to be a cracking fight. A genuine 50-50, I believe. And looking forward to entertaining everybody. Good luck Friday night.
Thank you very much.
Bonjour.
Bonjour à tous.
Ça va?
Ça va, merci.
Ça va bien, merci. Bon, tu joues au football?
Un petit peu, oui.
No, probably anglais?
A little bit.
That's enough now, that's enough. A little bit, we can go. Let's go a little bit. Ellie Conkey, welcome to Sheffield. How's it feel to be in the Steel City? This city is renowned for champions and champions. Is it the first time you visited Sheffield, the UK? I know it's the first time you're boxing here.
I already come here with the French team for the training camps. And I already fought here in Sheffield.
Oh, in the amateurs.
I already won in Sheffield.
Okay, so you're expecting another win, I'm assuming that's how you come across. Ellie, 2016 Olympian. Tell me how much of that, obviously you're fighting another Olympian, 2012 Olympian, how much of that experience in Olympian can help you out on this kind of fight? A fight that is a genuine another 50-50, I believe, could go either way. How much is that going to help you and the experience you had in the Olympic team?
I had a really good experience in the international level. And I know Esomba too. But I'm younger, I'm fresher. And he's already has been. So I will get him to retire. He did his time, and he did his time. He need to pass the relay to the young.
Thomas, I'll come back to you, Ellie. Thomas, tell me, he's saying you're too old, the belt's going back to France. Tell me what you think, Thomas. I know how hungry you are, I know how hard you've trained. Thomas Sommer, tell him, what message you got for Elliot Conkey?
First of all, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who come here today. And then I'm going to go French. I'm going to sorry for
Brilliant.
French. Tout d'abord, j'ai envie de dire, Elie, je suis très content du fait que tu es arrivé aussi ce soir et du fait que voilà, tu penses que avec mon âge, que tu comptes sur mon âge, que c'est parce que je suis vieux que tu penses que tu vas pouvoir tenir. Mais j'ai envie de te faire comprendre que on dit souvent que c'est la marmite qui a préparé l'éléphant ne finit jamais l'odeur. Donc, et quand un lion est couché, quand tu vois un lion couché là, même un lion bébé, il faut avoir peur de lui. Donc, tu seras très surpris le vendredi. Parce que le vieux, comme tu penses là, moi je suis vieux, le vieux, je te promets de ne pas finir, il ne va pas te laisser finir le combat, parce que je pense pas que toi tu peux finir les 12 rounds avec moi. Donc sois très sûr que le vendredi je vais te mettre au sol. Je te l'ai promis dans la vidéo et je te le confirme aussi aujourd'hui.
Thomas, can you go to translate that in English to us? Because it sounds really interesting. Thomas, you can break it down in English. Come on, give us that.
Yeah, I'll just try to brief. I will say to Eli to I think is think about my age, and then think I'm old, and then maybe that's why I think he gonna try to do something better. But I promise him that with that age, I promise him that my eye is not gonna finish the fight. I don't think so. Konki is gonna do 12 rounds with me, and then I promise him in the video, and then I say that today, and then I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna give him what he deserves.
Eli Konki, he reckons he's going to knock you out and you're not going to see the distance. What's your kind of view of that? How much do you know about Thomas Asomba? Have you come across him before in the amateurs? Have you been on your radar to fight? Tell us what we can expect. What's your reply to that?
I already seen him fought against Lo Russo. And don't forget, you can beat Lo Russo by knockout. And if you are European champion, it's because Lo Russo was afraid to fight against Eli. So stay to your place. And Friday we'll settle that on the ring.
Thomas, talking about your previous fights, you were lucky to win. It wasn't the same kind of caliber Eli Konki. You know, respect's got to be there. Eli Konki's a mandatory champion. He's come to your backyard. Take it on. You know, what do you take and make of them words? That you kind of won the belt by not being an opponent, same caliber as Eli Konki. What's your reply to that?
What I want to say, I went to Italy last time. I won the title by the champ. Now it's me the champion. I'm the champion, and then I have to prove that on Friday night. I know what I can do. I know I can box, I can fight, but he cannot fight. I know he can run away like the girls. But I know I'm 100% sure that he is not going to run away for 12 rounds. He cannot. So that's why I believe that I will catch him, and when I will catch him, I'm going to say good night to him.
Thomas, when people say you're past it, you've had enough, he's a younger, fresher man, does that put a bit between you two? Does that get you angry? Does that really want you to push the result even more and really put a good performance and take it to him? How does that make you feel? Does that up your game, or you're focused on the job and you do what's in front of you?
It's not just the thing. This fight mean a lot for me. Like I said to people, this fight mean a lot for me. You know, went to Italy, win the title, and bring back here. And then now I'm going to defend it with a French guy. For me, this is my story. This is my life. And then I don't have, like I say, I don't have a time I don't have to lose the fight. I have to win the fight. Like you say, I only have a difficult to have a fight. But now, can hope to have a fight or you want to have a title. Now, I had to keep this title. And then, you know, I just have my little girl. I want to win my title to bring back to my little girls. So this fight is mean a lot for me. It's no chance to give Eli Konki to take this fight for me.
Thank you. Congratulations on your daughter as well.
Thank you.
Eli Konki said you're going to run away. You're not going to stand there and fight him. He's going to come to knock you out. He's going to stand and really give it a go. Are we going to see Eli Konki running, or are we going to see Eli Konki coming forward, bringing all the drama?
I am ready to adapt on every situation we will see on the ring.
Thank you very much. What's your prediction, guys? Whatever it is out there, I see the tension. I feel the tension sat up here. It's going to be a great fight. As a promoter, these are the kind of fight I want. Genuine 50 fight, mandatory challenger, challenger Ellie Conkey versus Thomas Sommer, both Olympians, 2012 Olympics, 2016 Olympics. Listen, don't get much better than that. In Sheffield, you're going to see Rio 50-50. And I think it's going to be all out action because I see how determined these guys are. So good luck to you both. Good luck Ellie Conkey, good luck Thomas Sommer, and I'm sure the fans are in for a massive treat, and it's going to be great all round. Moving on to the last fight of the night, last but not least, we've got Gino Cantas. Gino, welcome to Sheffield.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Gino, I got a phone call from a friend of mine in London who knows boxing pretty well, and he mentioned your name. He said Gino Cantas is on your card, and I go yeah, and I go can he fight? He goes, he's a serious fighter. This guy's been boxing for 30 odd years. There's people in the game who really respect you and rate you. What does it feel like to be on GBM Sports, being in Sheffield and being on a card like against a super champion like Shaquille Thompson?
It's a big honor to perform on your show. Yeah, like you said, I've been fighting for a long time. I've been in real fights for a long time. I like real fights. I'm not the kind of person that ducks people, so let's get it on.
Let's get it on. I like it. I know you've got a big depth of fighting history. I know you've been K1, you've been a champion. Sometimes fighters struggle to do the transition from K1 to boxing. Have you found it comfortable? Because people start with K1 and they're in the Muay Thai, different kind of arts, and they find it hard to get into boxing. How have you found it? How comfortable has it been for you?
Look, for most people, for most kickboxers, boxing isn't the thing for them, you know. But I was boxing all the time. I was kickboxing only with my hands, you know. I wasn't kicking at all. So one day they told me, maybe you should box, son. You know, you got them hands. So that's why I made the transition.
How much do you know about your opponent, Shaquille Thompson? You know, 10-0, well-rated, well-respected in the boxing game. How much do you know about him?
I've seen him box. Look, it's really simple. We all know Shaquille can box, but Friday we'll find out if he can get hurt as well. You know, because I'm gonna hurt him for real.
We'll see.
Shaquille.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Shaquille, you know, Gino Cantas is no pushover. I believe it's your toughest fight to date, Shaq. You know, you've been on great platforms with Sky Sports and Boxer. You know, we're happy to have you on. You've been on the Frank Warren platform. You're now on first GBM card. First of all, what's it been like working with GBM? Our team's really enjoyed you. Tell us what's the experience been like for you.
Thank you, Izzy, for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure working with everyone at GBM. It's been easy to work with. And I can't wait to put on a show Friday night.
You know, you can obviously hear for the tone, Gino Cantas not come here to lay down. I know you've got an impressive record, Shaq, but this is a step up for you, isn't it? The pressure of fighting in your home city, which is not happened for a while. Is that pressure going to get to you, or are you going to see a cool, calm, collected Shaquille Thompson?
No, the pressure ain't going to get to me. I put the work in. Everyone knows that I work hard. So Friday night, you'll see the outcome of all of that.
I don't know if Gino Cantas was insinuating that you can box but you can't fight. You know, when it gets tough, when you get hurt, what's your kind of reply to that?
Friday night, meet me in the middle of the ring. Meet me there. Yeah, meet me there. Yeah.
Is that challenge going to happen and meet me in the middle of the ring?
Yeah.
I think every fight we've got here is going to be middle of the ring. Could be some knockouts. I might lose a lot of money this time, Liam. Gino, what kind of style are we going to see Friday night? Is it going to be a come stand there? Are you going to go on your back foot box against a tall, awkward southpaw? What kind of style? Are you going to give any game plans away?
Nah, I'm ready for this guy. I like it. I like them tall. I like them his size. We'll do it this way, you know.
You know, this is going to be a big win for you if you get over Shaquille Thompson. They call him the best kept secret in British boxing. You know, he's respected by many. So you got that? Are you on that level where you're going to take him out and you're going to get the win come Friday night?
Yeah. Look, I don't even think about that too much. The only thing I care about is giving him a real fight. This boy here in the UK, it's all about undefeated fighters, you know. This boy's gonna have a real fight and experience how a real fight is, yeah, for once. And we'll see Friday.
Shaquille, you said British just hold on to the undefeated fighters, a record, sorry. What's your kind of views on that?
Well, we'll see Friday night. Like I said, meet me in the middle, and I'm going to show you how I box, and not just that. I'm going to show you that I can fight too.
That's a bit of a statement to meet. You're a tall, southpaw, long arms. You're willing to stand there and train.
That's what everyone thinks. Everyone thinks I'm just a boxer, but like I said, meet me in the middle, and you're going to find out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, I think we've had absolute cracking fight here. I think everybody on this top corner is going to, top table is going to stand in the middle of the ring and fight. So I reckon this could be the best show we see in 2024. Listen, good luck, Gino. Nice having you show. I know you're determined. I know mutual friends we've got that you really come serious to win. A real deal friend of mine. Best of luck. Shaquille Thompson, it's been great having you on this card. I've rated you for many, many years. I've seen you in the gym, seen you in trenches. I've seen how much you can work on the inside, I know that. You know, but I'm looking forward to it. And I know you've got a massive fan base come Friday night. You're going to want to impress and be such a card full of local Sheffield fighters. I think it is really a kind of a historic event for Sheffield. I don't believe there's been an event in Sheffield with such talented Sheffield fighters, champions, Commonwealth champions, undefeated fighters, 2 title fights online, 3-0s fighting 4-0s, 50-50 fights on the top. This really is a special card, and what makes it even more special, ladies and gents, you get exclusivity here. You know, I grew up watching boxing most of my life. I've watched people like, you know, champions all over the world. With Clinton Woods, I've been around the world. Recently, been watching Sonny Edwards in Arizona, watched Janae do so well. So many champions in the city. But one voice always sticks out for me is voice of British boxing is a chap called Adam Smith, who's been, for me, is the greatest commentator ever. And we can proudly announce Adam Smith will make his comeback commentary on GBM Sports this Friday night. Absolutely huge. We're privileged. He's going to be there with Spencer Oliver and Ali Drew. Unbelievable news. He's a bit of time off, and we're fortunate he's coming back to for me, the home of boxing, the Steel City. He's coming and be commentator on you guys' card. He's making his comeback, which is huge, bringing huge numbers to the show. So we can proudly announce Adam Smith will be back on a GBM Sports Friday night live on TalkSport YouTube channel. If you haven't got tickets, we've done over 1,800 tickets at the moment. The capacity is 2,000. I think we'll sell it out. If you can't get a ticket, can't make it for any reason, tune in to your TalkSport YouTube channel, and it's going to be an absolute cracking night of entertainment. Ladies and gents, thank you very much. Do you want to take any questions to the floor, if there's any? No? Thank you very much for your attendance. Appreciate you all here coming down here. Appreciate sport. See you Friday night for a historic Sheffield night of boxing.